my god, I need to cover myself. Oh my goodness. I look atrocious. Damn, wait a minute. Oh, I ain't got no color to my ass. I can barely fucking see, so yeah, I gotta bear with me. Mm-mm. 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 It's an old phone, so y'all just gonna have to adjust with it. I can see if I can turn the color up a little bit. There we go. Alright. What's happening? Fucking YouTube. What's good, YouTube? And it's your man Kumar, aka Renoslowmotion. I haven't been on here in a minute. Okay, maybe about a good minute. And probably half of the people on fucking YouTube ain't even been on YouTube in a minute. Because everybody's on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I don't know what other new shit is going on. But I know TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Oh, mm-mm. I did say TikTok. Because YouTube do so much. But as a person that been on YouTube for years and I haven't been on YouTube, I will make this my comeback. Which I'm gonna still put it on fucking Facebook. So if you're on my Facebook, then you already know what I'm gonna post. So a lot of things change with your boy. Been in New York, back in New York. Been here pretty much about since December of last year. Now I've been here since it's going on March. So I've been here for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot to tell. Yeah, I have no fucking idea what's been going on. Some things are to tell and some things aren't. Now, what to tell y'all? Hmm, that's me rubbing into what I'm about to tell y'all. Things have changed. A lot of things have changed. I done moved on y'all like 3 times. Um, I have been in treatment treatment, moved, moved again, saw my father, moved again. Well, I wasn't staying with my dad, but so there are a lot of things that have changed in my daily life. There's some things that I'm not gonna really put specifically on here because there are a lot of eyes on here. All I would say is the things that I'm going to say tonight is, well, pretty much this morning, is going to be therapeutic. Um, because I feel like in this time in our life, and especially with me and my life and other people in their life, you need some very much therapeutic positivity in your life. Because if you surround yourself with negative people, that's all you're going to collect. And you're never going to be happy of where you want to be because you'll allow yourself to be popular by other people. Some things are quiet because we are afraid to say what we want to say. We're worried about what everybody else is going to think, or we're worried about social media people, what they're going to say, or the person you're supposed to say whatever you're supposed to say to them. That's human. That's as a human being. You're never going to be like, wake up the next day and be like superhero. I'm going to say what I'm going to say and not have a conscience about what you're going to say. So some of y'all might do that. And that's not very therapeutic to someone. You know, it's not. Today, I had a very, very fucking busy day. But also going down a journey line and listening to certain things, I had to think about a lot of things. I had to reflect on a lot of things in my life, in my journey, in my path, especially as being a trans man. Wasn't easy. This shit was not overnight shit. This is nothing that you just be like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be trans, I'm gonna be gay, I'm gonna be straight, I'm gonna be bi, I'm gonna be queer, whatever the fuck you choose. There are certain things that you have to think about, and how other people's gonna feel is what's gonna reflect your mind. It's that part about when people say, I'd rather you be honest with me, and then you be honest and you're overthinking it, or you're thinking about how they're going to reflect to the answer that you're about to give them. It sucks. It sucks to be in that kind of emotion. I understand that. It's like, it's kind of like, if the sun is so bright, why would you pour water on it to dim it out? Some of y'all might catch it, and some of y'all might not catch what I said. Older people would catch it real quick. Y'all younger generation, you'd be like, what? If they pour water on the sun, it dim it out. Why would they dim it out? It's not something to overthink. It's something to overthink. Not underthink it, but overthink it. See, when you underthink it, you're not gonna get it. But if you overthink it, you'll grasp it. That means you think about other people's emotions and thoughts about how you want to present or say what you want to say. And it might not be in the way that you might put it in your mind frame, that if I say this, it might be construed wrong. In their mind, they might can take the information in a whole like, oh, okay, I understand. In your mind, you'd be like, what the fuck? Their mind, you're like, well, all you had to do was just say it. It's kind of the concept of the mindset. It happens. We all overthink shit. Let me let y'all know this. We overthink shit in this world. We overthink shit constantly. Relationships, partnerships, friendships, bonds with our family, cousins we meet. We ain't never seen in 20, 30 years, maybe even 5 years. And they come into your life. You're like, what? I have never seen you before. Who the fuck are you? And what the fuck are you about? Are you trying to come for me for money? Or you what? You trying to rekindle some shit? What? It happens. We think that way. That's because we're human. We're very protective of ourselves. But sometimes we have to allow ourselves not to be too protective of ourselves, because we have a higher power that thinks above us that protects us. Now, success is nothing but what the word is. I don't know why people running around trying to change. I want to be successful. I want to have this. I want to have a career. I want to do this. I want to work that job. I want to be this big house and have this nice car, and I want to have this bomb ass woman. If you caught in a fairy tale of believing some of the bullshit that you allow yourself to believe based off of TV, fame, you're not gonna ever fucking be happy. I'm gonna let you know this because you're basing your life off of fame, off of somebody else's fame. You're justifying your actions based off of somebody else's actions. That means if you can't be real with yourself and you're basing out how you want to put or present information just because of how something else or somebody else presents their information, it kind of makes you feel some type of way, but then it's like you're really kind of overthinking it. And that's kind of the way I am. Now, let me let you know this. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to think about shit before you speak, before you do it, before you overthink certain things. As people, we do this. But are we not a beautiful person? Mm-mm. Do you think you're a beautiful person? If you think you're a beautiful person, you should say, I'm a beautiful person. Regardless of what I'm going to say, it might affect somebody in a negative way, or maybe we overthink it as a negative way, but it might not be construed as a negative way. Maybe they might have the same like understanding of information that you're going to present to them. It's the part where you don't know everything about somebody or other people that you think you know. Give you a prime example. You ever had a friend that, you go to the club, you want to get dressed up, you dress up, you get nice, you're looking good, you're smelling good, you're dressed all up, and she looks at you and say, you know what? I feel like I want to wear something different because I don't feel like what I'm wearing is representing me. And you, as a friend, you want to be like, I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. What you got on looks good. In her mind, she might say, or he, or stud, or femme, or trans man might say, I just don't feel comfortable wearing this. This is just not me. It's kind of like you have to accept people for where they are and who they are. You can't make them be something that you want them to be, justify your actions of who you are and the way you are. If you are feminine and you present yourself as feminine, then if they present themselves as down, that's how you need to respect them. Just because I know femmes always want to dress up a stud, I don't know why y'all want to do this dumb shit, but it's somewhere in your mind you want to see what she looks like in a dress or with some makeup on. Now, it's if the stud is comfortable enough to say, okay, babe, I love you, we're together, I don't mind you putting makeup on me and dressing me up like a femme, if she's comfortable. Now, if you find that she is not comfortable, don't try to pressure her into saying, okay, yes, I want to put on some makeup. Yes, I want to put on that dress. Yes, I want to do this. It's the same thing. It's kind of like people say certain things to see what you're going to say. That's the part I hate. I hate when people do that. Like, if you want something, just say it. If you need something, just say it. If you believe something, just say it. I have the right, or anybody else has the right, to disagree or accept it. That's right. But you don't have to carry it. Now, this is the part I have to dig in my ass on it too, because I overthink shit. I get in my mind and I overthink shit. I think if I say certain things that it might be construed in a certain way and that somebody's not going to agree with what I'm saying or what I should have said at that time of moment because maybe it might affect them in a certain negative way. You know what I'm saying? That's the way the mind works. We overthink shit. We over exaggerate shit mentally before it becomes physically. When you don't say it, it becomes physical because automatically you can't say it, so you're gonna get doing certain shit like, oh God, I'm just gonna go say shit. I'm just gonna keep my mouth closed, and then they're gonna be looking at you like, why didn't you just say that? In your mind process, you might be like, well, I don't know how you was gonna take it, and if you are a negative person, you might can take it in a negative way. If you've always been a negative kind of spat person, or not even a negative person, you take certain things in a heart, mind, and soul, you might not take the information in a alignment way. So you kind of gotta, you overthink or exaggerate the shit. Like, you know, I just don't know. It happens. As black people, as white people, as people, fuck that. We do this. That's human. Because we don't know how to just be raunchy and real and bold and say what we want to say. Because we have a caring heart. If you have a caring heart, you overthink shit. This is for people who have a caring extra heart. Like if you're very sensitive and very emotional people and you worry about what somebody else's perception would be about what information you might put out or what information you put out, you're going to be that type of way. So you're going to get in your head. You're going to overthink it. You're going to over exaggerate the shit more than what the fuck it is. You know, if you're a cheater, just be honest about it because if you're a cheater, you're going to be a cheater. Regardless of who finds out or what person you fucking finds out or they got another person, you're a cheater. Cheater is cheater. I don't give a fuck. In my book, it is what it is. If you can't be real about what you want to say, and I even saying this information, I'm taking this same shit in because there's some things I need to say that I have not said to a certain person. It's going to happen. It's okay. It's when you take the bid, you take the bite in the bid on it. It's like you're being honest. Sometimes it's so crazy to be bluntly honest and be open about your emotions because you overthink it. We overthink shit. We exaggerate shit. Even when somebody like, say if your manager came to you and was like, I need to talk to you. And they have this serious fucking face like, Kamari, I need to talk to you when you get a chance. Miraculously, in my motherfucking mind, this is how I'm going to react. You are a manager. You want to talk to me privately, by yourself. I'm a manager. Either I'm going to get fired, get hired, or you're going to tell me some shit that's going to maybe piss me the fuck off. But I'm going to have to sit up there and bite my teeth and grin and like, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, okay. So it's kind of like that when you tell certain information. That is, people, we have to deal with certain information we don't want to hear. There's certain things good and bad. Some things bad, some things is good. Not everything is always bad. That is meant to be good, and not everything that is good is gonna be bad. You know, realistically, the world is going through so much shit. My father is getting older. You know, there's a lot of things I used to want to tell him and chew his ass out. Guess what? I mm, I say it on low key, but I say it at a point that he'll understand it. I say it low key, and like, you know what, the shit I don't like, you, you know, but he gets it. He understands it because I have that reason to say what I'm gonna say. Did I think he will bite my head off? Fuck yes. He's my father. You know, he's my dad. Everybody thinks about certain shit, especially when you get into partnerships or relationships or going into something that you don't even know where you going into it with or who you going into the situation with. You have to think about certain things because that's the part when you have to think about somebody other than yourself. The fucked up part about it is because you're like, man, fuck that. I want to say what the fuck I want to say, and if I'm angry, I'm a motherfucking gonna say it. Now, when you get to that mentality to say you what the fuck, like fuck them, fuck you, fuck how you feeling, I don't give a damn, you can kiss my ass, yeah, the sky is black and blue, and it don't matter, I'm still gonna wake up today or tomorrow, and it is what it is. Type of mentality, that's when you are, I don't give two fucks about nobody. Now, when you're in the most mindset that I am, you really overthink certain shit. You really get in your head. And let me let you know, sometimes getting in your head, it feel good because it's so fucking comfortable. It's like you can tell yourself this fucking, it's gonna be well, it's gonna be alright. You can sell your ass the best dream. You be like, bitch, I'm finna get that motherfucking good damn car tomorrow. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I've got good credit. No, you ain't got no credit. But I'm gonna get that motherfucking car tomorrow. I don't care what they say. They tell me I ain't gonna be approved. I'm gonna look at them like, bitch, I am approved. I'm approval for me to get a fucking car. Because I am going to get a car. That mindset, keep that mindset. That's the part where you don't overthink your shit. You understand? When we get overthinking shit, especially in, I give you another example. I love giving examples. They're fun. Say if you wrecked your father's car. Say if you then went out and you then went to the club, somebody then hit your father's car. You borrowed their car. You got your own car. Your car is where you stay at. But you borrowed your papa's car. So you drove Pop's car. Pop gave you the keys. You ready to roll out. You making sure the car clean, glistening. You ready to get on the scene. You know, you rolling with your peoples in the car. You go to the club. Somebody hit your shit. Boom. You're already mad. Somebody hit your car. Ain't your car. It's your pop's car. Subliminal in your mind, that's when the fucking all your brain cells start having a whole conversation up there. In your mental, you start having a good conversation. Them motherfuckers are like running wild up here. You start overthinking shit. Like this motherfucker's gonna be pissed. I'm never gonna drive the car again. They probably gonna not do. They gonna disown me. They're gonna say you're never gonna drive my car again. They might be like, fuck, give me all your money, blah blah blah. You're gonna go through a whole long speech. Yeah, la, la, la. They don't. Yeah, it's gonna be extra. You tell them, and it probably will be like, okay, we just gotta get it fixed. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I'm okay. Before I even got to that part of calm down mode. Now, some parents, I understand. Your parents are fucking buck wild. Parents these days are like extra like groceries. They like extra fucking packages of food. It's a lot to take in. Cause this new parental shit is not the way it used to be early days. These parents are not the way they used to do. Kids getting younger, parents are getting buck wild. Their mouth is atrocious. They starting to cuss kids out in the goddamn grocery stores. Like it's now back to when I was a child. These parents not giving a fuck. Like, didn't I tell you to sit the fuck there? Why the fuck are you moving? Type of mentality. You thinking you could run like the white kids? Like, black parents, you can't. I understand. As black people, we kind of overthink shit and get in our mind because the way we grew up is not the way it is now. Like, oh, you fucking fucked up the car. Oh, okay. So, what are you gonna do about it? Now, new parents, hell no. These new generations of parents, if your mama would let you drive her car or your daddy let you drive their car and you got their car hit, you automatically finna get in your motherfucking thumb. You already putting it into works like, how the fuck am I gonna tell this man that this person hit their car and I gotta go home with this motherfucking car fucked up? Nigga, I'm finna get cursed the fuck out. Like, this is not right. This is not cool. What the fuck am I gonna do? And you got dumbass friends in the back burner like, oh, it's gonna be okay, dog. Just tell them what happened. Like, you looking like, bitch, you tell your mama what the fuck happened in my car, it'll be okay. Nigga, I ain't gonna work in my household. I don't know what the fuck you thought. Shit, I gotta take this shit home. You can fucking walk. Like, you even try to kick your friend out just because they said their opinion about the situation. Because already in your mind, you already had a premonition of what is going to happen. And then when you have a premonition, pretty much the shit is going to wrap the same way that you had that thought process. Pretty much. That is the reason why a lot of people in relationships, like, no offense to black and white relationships, but black relationships is not the same way it is to be in a black relationship. You go home and tell your girl you cheating on her. I dare you. I double dog put money on it. Dare you to put your ass and then say, you know what, I'm talking to somebody else. And see her not. If she don't act psychotic and you know she gonna act psychotic because you already seen how she is, so you already know how the fucking shit's gonna run out. That's what I'm talking about. Certain shit you can't say. Everybody say to be honest about certain things. It's cool to be honest, but they don't know how the shit's gonna play the fuck out. They don't know what's gonna happen at your career. The fuck you talking? I dare one of you motherfuckers to go home and tell your partner if you had another girl on the side. Not unless she polyamorous. She ain't gonna be opening that shit. I dare you. Cause automatically, if your friends talk about, nigga, if you don't tell her, I'ma tell her that you been cheating on her. That's when you start getting in your brain again. You're like, oh my God, okay, what the fuck am I gonna do? I gotta tell her, or my friend's gonna tell her. And that nigga ain't your friend because they gonna tell. So you already overrunning your brain. The fucking hamster in your head is running overtime. Because you're like, I don't know if I should even say anything. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. Maybe I should let the shit play the fuck out. Sometimes I do. I ain't gonna lie. I do. I do. I let it play the fuck to the point I gotta tell the truth. And if they already know the truth, and if that bra look at you or they look at you like with that serious look like, so is there something you want to tell me? That means they already have an idea what's going on. They're just waiting for you to say it. And that's where you still be in your brain cell mind as like I don't think I should say shit. If you already know what the fuck I should say anything to you. That happens. It's okay to have that mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But at the end of the day, when it comes out, you'll feel a lot better. Sometimes write a letter. Uh, maybe send a subliminal information. You know, boom, here you go. Not with the hand. Don't do the smile. I'm not saying like be like like that. That's not cool. The end is motherfuckers that be cheating and knowing they don't give a fuck type of mentality. But if you care, don't do the like, yeah, bitch, what? I've been cheating on you. I just didn't give a fuck about you no more. I just moved the fuck on. Yeah, you let me go. You didn't want to give me no attention. I just found somebody else to give attention to me. But don't be too happy about no shit like that when the truth comes out because that makes them feel like they ain't shit. I'm be real with you. If you got a caring heart, some things are better left unsaid, and there are some things that's meant to be said. Prime example, I know what needs to be said. I think the reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of I'm not the only one that goes through this. I'm not the only one that feels that type of way. You know, I'm just a very fucking caring person. You know, I really don't like hurting people's emotions and feelings, and I give a fuck about how somebody feels and all that. Some of my friends, they won't give two fucks. They would cheat on that girl and won't even tell them about that they cheating on that girl. And I be looking at them like, damn, that's cold. Like it is what it is. I'm like, damn. But I'm gonna make a lot more videos on my YouTube. Um, I feel I'm gonna leave y'all with this. What is unsaid has already been said, and what you think is not been said or done or mentioned, or maybe a concept of what you don't say, has already been presented itself. Other people just be waiting for you just to like say it. Be honest about when it comes to the point. Be honest about when it comes to forefront. Don't be like, oh, get all aggressive and shit. Like, what? Fuck that. No, that's not what. Don't do that because that makes it worse. Be real because the other person already be waiting. It's kind of like when you came out the goddamn closet. Parents would be waiting on it. They just be waiting for you to tell them. They already know. We over exaggerated. In our heads, we already was like, I don't know if I should tell my parent I'm trans. I really don't know. I don't know if I should tell my mom I'm gay, or I don't know if I should tell my dad I'm gay. They probably already figured this shit out. They might have dealt with it in their own way, you know? And maybe some parents, it take a lot longer. For fathers, it take a lot longer to find out they son like dick. It is what it is. Some daughters find out they knew they like pussy, and the mothers was like, they wanted you to be with a boy, and they only say that because they just really be waiting for you to say, I like coochie. And we get in our mindset, we over exaggerated in our frame of fucking brain cell because we're thinking if we tell our parent that we're either gay or if we tell them that we like boys or we like girls or we want to transition, that there might not be acceptance of it. Now, some parents, if you got them old school parents, they're probably not. And guess what? You gotta live your life. It is your life. Guess what? It is your life. You can only die by yourself. You can't carry your mama. You can't carry your daddy. You can't carry your cousins, your brothers, your nieces, your uncles, whoever don't like it. You're gonna have to be real. Me, I am very real. I just don't like hurting people's fucking feelings. Now I'm very blunt, but I don't like to be blunt too much that I'll be like, blah, and then you just gonna fucking deal with it, you know. I just have a heart today. I used to be. I used to just chew your ass out and spit you the fuck out, and you just gonna deal with it. That's the Sagittarius in me. So sorry. Sorry. That's just how blunt I used to be. Just didn't give two fucks. Because I felt like me being blunt and real, if I tell you about yourself and what you're doing and how you're affecting me or other people, I'm just being honest. But the way you put your words out, how you present what you're going to say to the certain person or whoever, the information you're going to present to them, have a caring fucking heart. You know what I'm saying? I used to, I used to did. As you seen, I made Stinky Kitty. You think I give a fucking damn? Like, bitch, if your pussy smell like goddamn fish, you need to go wash your ass. You see what I'm saying? It just roll off my tongue. Now I have to think about like maybe they might have health issues. Man, fuck that. I don't give a damn. You can have health issues or not. If your pussy smell like goddamn garbage pail kids, you need to fucking wash your shit out with soap, water, Binaca, peroxide, bleach, holy water, whatever. Your shit shouldn't smell like goddamn garbage pail kids. Your shit shouldn't smell like garbage. And fish smelling, salmonella, pig feet, halitosis. Uh-uh. I'm sorry. I had a flashback, but I just had to be real, man. I'm working on myself. I'm working on it. But I just believe that some things that we don't say already been said. It's just we have to just put the period at the end of what it's been, what is what's been questioned with a period. Instead of having a question mark, put the period at the end of it. Like once you put the period at the end, move the question mark and answer it. It is what it is. They can choose to accept it or they can choose not to accept it. But after you present the information to them, they have to react the way they do. You don't have to take that in. I say this again. How they react, you don't have to reciprocate it. That means you don't have to react to it. Because I know how we as people, somebody come at us negative, we are ready to pop out. We ready to pop off. Like, nigga, what? You, you know, like, you see, be already want to snap, pop a crack, crispy ass on them niggas. Like, it is what it is. But sometimes that keep you from being a humble person. I would never allow something to take me out of my humbleness. I allowed that to happen a couple times. And I won't allow that to happen anymore in my life, in my journey, in my path. That's just not where my mindset is, you know. Um, there's a lot of videos I will be coming out with. I have not been on my YouTube in a minute, so this is a beginning start, but it's still gonna be funny. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be raw. It's gonna be honest. It's gonna be blunt. It's gonna be serious. Cause that's the only guy I can be is just real and raw. Some things I'm not gonna have no filter on it. I will just be bluntly fucking honest. Like, bitch, fuck you. Fuck what you going through. Fuck the rollers in your hair. Your hair ain't even all that. Hell, the hair that you got ain't even yours. You bought it at the flea market. Or you bought that shit at a goddamn store. Or the bitch done sold it on it. And it don't look right because it's crooked. You know? I'm just gonna be honest. If your shit is not laid right, I'm just gonna be that guy to really try to tell you a nicely way. Not gonna say I'm always gonna be this goddamn nicely about it. Personally, I don't like all that fucking fake ass hair. I'll be real and raw. I'll be honest about the hair. Wigs and eyelashes and I know brows and now you got sew on and tattoo brows and you draw them on and this exterior shit that you just it's not you. I don't like it. I don't like fake boobs. Why the fuck do I want to suck on a fake titty? I don't like all this fake eyebrow shit. I don't like the tattoo brows. They look fake. They not for me. I don't like it. I don't like wigs. I don't like weave. I don't like sew-ins like that unless you keep your hair up. And personally, there is an expiration date for fucking sew-ins. I don't know why women don't understand this. I be a guy and say, how are you doing? And I'm in customer service. I work at Target. So I see the fucking sew in and tracks and shit be looking all fucked up and just be looking like she'd be like, hey, excuse me. And she'd be looking at her hair like, what the fuck do you have going on here? What? How may I help you? Because I have to bite my tongue. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be real. I want to be raw and honest. Like, bitch, why the fuck are you coming in? Did you even go look for it? Did you want to go look for the shit that you asking me for? It's like right there. But why you asking me? Did you want me to ask to find you a stylist to do your hair? Like, your hair is fucked up. Like, you are missing some tracks and your wig is weave or fucking lace fronts is looking like not a lace front. Your lace front is all side front. Like, I'm sorry. I had a flashback moment. But that's just real. I'm working on myself. I'm really working on myself. I'm trying. Trying. I said trying, man. Don't come for me. The information I'm giving you is the information I'm taking in. That's all I'm saying. I got a next video is gonna be something deep for all of my subscribers. It's something gonna very much be funny. Probably much a skit probably. I'm figuring out how to do skits on here. Now they give me a whole lot of shit I can play with on fucking YouTube. So I can do a lot of things. Besides, I gotta block out young ass kids, but I don't know why. That's how honest. Sorry. Having another non PG moment. Facebook, YouTube, whatever. YouTube, you can kiss my ass for right now. You can fucking kill yourself on what I'm about to say. Your guidelines mean garbage to me. Why should I have to discrepancy what the fuck I want to say? Can't say fuck, can't say shit, can't say ass. Well, guess what? I'm saying shit, ass, fuck, kiss my black Cherokee Indian ass up on fucking YouTube. Fuck yourself, YouTube. You can go suck a dick, YouTube. Fuck, I will play any goddamn music I want to on YouTube. If you don't like the music, I don't give a fuck about a copyright. Write this, write off, write on, whatever. Kiss all my motherfucking assets. Why should I have to sit up here in discrepancy what the fuck I want to say on my channel, what I want to say with grown ass adults, because children are gonna see and do what the fuck they want to. Hell, these kids so goddamn expanded, they know how to curse before they even know how to spell any goddamn word or know their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. They don't even know 2 plus 2, and they know how to curse better than a motherfucking adult. They get up here and know how to twerk better than a goddamn adult. So I gotta sit up here and say, I can't say this because of a child. That's how honest I am. That's how blunt I am. I'm sorry, fucking people on YouTube. I ain't been on YouTube in a minute. But I think this is a point I should be able to say what the fuck I want to on my damn channel and not have to worry about if it's a goddamn child that's 12 years old that know how to cuss better than a fucking adult and don't even know how to put 2 plus 2 together or 5 plus 5, or they do know how to even do all that and they already know all this new type of math, but I gotta worry about what I say on my YouTube because of them being underage. I don't think YouTube's saying shit on that. But nah, fuck that. We ain't gonna be holier than thou on my goddamn YouTube. I made my YouTube with Stinky Kitty and all that extra shit I've been talking about. They ain't kiss my ass. YouTube can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck about them trying to copyright, talk about none of that bullshit, man. That's the reason why my video's still going. But at the same time, get out your head. Say what you say, mean what you say. Be real on it. I'm saying this not only to you, I'm saying this to myself. About to get off of here. Y'all have a good night. This me coming from New York. I'll be in a different area code very soon. I'm not gonna be here that long, but I'll be rocking with y'all. I got a couple YouTube videos, TikToks. Check me out on TikTok. Check me on my Instagram, Snapchat. Boom. Um, and my Facebook. Definitely. It's always open. Shit. Alright, I'm out. Peace. Boom.